What's going on YouTube? This is Mr. Bird 2007 here. Today I'm not going to be continuing with this video the top 20 list of my favorite TV shows, but I'm actually going to talk about something that caught my eye the other day, and I don't know, I thought it was interesting, maybe something to talk about. I saw on Twitter the other day, and I had to look this up for clarification, that apparently the Disney Channel is in the works to do a sequel series slash spinoff to Boy Meets World. Now, when I first read that, I was just like, okay, first I had two reactions. One was, first of all, why? And second of all, I'm like, really? This could be interesting. I mean, I honestly didn't know what to think about it when I read it. From the few articles I've read, it's still in the early stages. The plot would basically be about Corey and Topanga's daughter, and the show would be called like Girl Meets World or something, and it would possibly come back next year. And like most of the articles said, it's still in the early stages, and they're already talking about bringing Ben Savage back and Danielle Fishel back as Corey and Topanga respectively. And everybody's like, well, can we bring back Ryder Strong, to reprise the Sean Hunter character? Can we bring back Will Friedle as the Eric Matthews character? And honestly, I don't really know like how far this could get off the ground. Because I mean, hey, Boy Meets World, it's a great show. It's not on this list. Yes, I hate to spoil it for y'all. It's just not. If I were to do a top 30, then yes, it would. I think, honestly, don't know why this is getting made. I mean, let's face it, Boy Meets World ended in 2000, and honestly the series ended on a great note. I mean, basically just all the main characters going out into the real world. I mean it was a perfect ending, and they're gonna have to come up with a very interesting way, or a good creative way, to do this show, because I had this strong feeling in the back of my mind that it's just basically going to be rewriting the same stories except from a girl's point of view, and not necessarily a boy's point of view. Obviously that's the only thing I'm really afraid of. I'm afraid that it's just going to be like a retelling of the same Boy Meets World storylines, just from a girl's perspective. As long as they actually try or make an effort to make it work. I just don't know if the Disney Channel is the right channel to do it on, because Disney Channel, I mean, now it's definitely very, very kid friendly, and like I said, hey, that's the Disney Channel's main audience. But for a spin-off like this, I just have a feeling it's going to be along the lines of Hannah Montana or Wizards of Waverly Place or whatever shows that they have on right now. If anything, it should go to the other channel that Disney kind of owns, ABC Family. That would make much more sense, in my personal opinion. Yeah, this is just really interesting, because I used to watch Boy Meets World all the time. And it's funny because, this show never really had an audience in its 7-year run, because, it was TGIF on Fridays from 1993 to 2000, and it really never caught on until it actually got into syndication. So, I mean, once the Disney Channel picked up the syndication rights, it just took off, and it found a whole new audience. But then again, the Disney Channel actually hasn't aired an episode of Boy Meets World in years. I know MTV2 started airing Boy Meets World like late last year or earlier this year, so that was kind of random. Well, we'll just have to wait and see what happens, with this Girl Meets World thing. But honestly, if they can't get this past the early stages, then they should just leave it alone. I mean, basically the only reason people are going to tune in is not to see them, Corey and Topanga's daughter. They're going to tune in to see Corey and Topanga and Sean and Eric and whoever else they could get back from the original cast. And also, would the show be set in New York, or would it be set in Philadelphia? That's something that crossed my mind as well. I'm like, well, wait a minute. And then there was that What If Future episode where Corey and Topanga were having marital problems or something. I don't know. But if they can do it right, and if they can have it be successful, then I'm all for it. But if it's just to cash in and, you know, just try to make money and not make any attempts at all, then they shouldn't do it. I mean, and besides, like I said, Boy Meets World hasn't been on, made a new episode since 2000. So, but it is interesting because it's going to be out in 2013 on the 20th cusp of the 20th anniversary of when Boy Meets World originally debuted in 1993. So, well, anyway, that's all I had to say about it. I just wanted to get my views out on there. What do you guys think about this proposed spinoff of Boy Meets World? You know, let's get a conversation going. Let's get a conversation going. You know, just write it down in the comments below, and like, comment, and subscribe. And you guys take care and have a good day. Bye bye.